How is a VA disability compensation rating established for a mental disorder? Hi, I'm Mark Whitehead, a board-certified veterans disability attorney. When evaluating VA disability compensation claims for veterans with mental disorders, diagnosing the illness and linking it to the patient's military service is just the first step in the VA claims process. Next, it must be determined just how impaired the person is. This is done using a sliding scale called the General Rating Formula for mental disorders. What this formula does is measure just how impaired a veteran's social and occupational functioning are. The unique thing about this scale is that it focuses specifically on how a veteran's symptoms affect their daily life. The outcome of this test is then used to determine the extent of their VA compensation claim. The General Rating Formula for mental disorders is measured in percentages of disability based on a veteran's level of impairment in the following 6 categories. 1. A 100% total social and occupational impairment. Symptoms include persistent delusions or hallucinations, grossly impaired communication or thought processes, disorientation, memory loss for things that should be familiar, persistent danger of hurting self or others, and intermittent inability to perform normal daily activities. 2. A 70% social and occupational impairment. This results in deficiencies in thinking, mood, family relationships, work, school, and judgment. Symptoms include intermittent illogical speech, suicidal thoughts, near continuous depression or panic that affects the ability to function, obsessed rituals which interfere with the daily routine, unprovoked irritability with occasional violence, neglect of appearance and hygiene, the inability to maintain relationships, and spatial disorientation. Number 3, a 50% social and occupational impairment. This will result in reduced reliability or productivity. Symptoms include panic attacks of more than 1 per week, circumstantial or stereotyped speech, difficulty in comprehending complex commands, flattened affect, memory impairment, impaired abstract thinking, impaired judgment, difficulty with work and social relationships, and disturbances of motivation and mood. 4. A 30% social and occupational impairment. This is marked by an occasional decrease in work efficiency. Routine behavioral conversation and self-care generally remain normal. Symptoms include anxiety, depression, panic attacks of once per week or less, suspiciousness, mild memory loss, and chronic sleep impairment. 5. A 10% social and occupational impairment. Symptoms here are mild and result in a decreased ability to perform occasional tasks during periods of high stress. This can usually be controlled by medication. And finally, 6. A 0% social and occupational impairment. A mental diagnosis has been diagnosed, but the symptoms are not severe enough to affect social or occupational functioning. By using this scale during the VA claims process, the compensation claim can be accurately determined for any veteran who suffers from a service-induced mental disorder. But it still may be in your best interest to use a qualified veterans disability lawyer to ensure that the scale truly reflects your condition. This topic is discussed more in my free ebook, Veterans Disability Claims: Strategies for a Winning Campaign. Visit www.disabilitydenials.com for a free downloadable copy, or call 1-800-562-9830 to discuss your particular veterans disability issue. I'm Mark Whitehead. Thanks for watching.